What's up, everybody? Welcome to SA Boxing Talk. You're here with Hayden Jones, and we're talking about international boxing news once again. Eddie Hearn predicting that the next fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder ends in a Deontay Wilder win. Now, interestingly enough, the first fight was sort of lopsided between either a Tyson Fury outclass, or some people believe the 2 knockdowns was enough for Deontay Wilder to win. So there was a lot of debate in the air. But Eddie Hearn has come out and said that he did feel that Tyson Fury did outbox Deontay Wilder in the first fight, but that Deontay Wilder will beat him now in the second fight. Just basically due to the fact that he's just going to be super reckless and go in there and he's going to hit Tyson Fury or something. I think this all stems from the Tyson Fury's last fight against Otto Wallin. I think that the Otto Wallin fight wasn't the best fight for Tyson Fury. Otto Wallin did really well for himself, but Fury didn't, and I think that that's going to be the deciding factor behind why Eddie Hearn is motivated to say such a thing. Yeah, I mean, that cut that Tyson Fury suffered. 47 stitches. My goodness, that is a heavy cut. And if you think about it, he's got a date lined up February 22nd against Deontay Wilder, I believe it was. And I don't think it's going to happen. 47 stitches is a lot. The recovery process, the fact that he's going to still get back into training at some point. We might see it happening, but if we do see it happening, there's going to be a potential bloodbath. There's going to be a lot of blood in that fight because that cut's going to reopen again. You got to give cuts like that, 47 stitches, time to heal. You don't need to just rush back into things, especially the magnitude, the power Deontay Wilder brings to the table. Is it actually worth it? Now, I'm going to quickly take you on a quote. I got my laptop out here in front of me. Eddie Hearn. This is what Eddie Hearn had to say. He says, "I think Wilder wins the rematch." That's what I was saying a bit earlier. I really do. I said, I think that he'll be less cautious. I think that he'll know that he has the power to hurt him, and I think that he'll be a bit more reckless. Wilder is at the most dangerous when he's a little bit reckless, but you can't be reckless against a good fighter. But I think that this time it'll be his maybe. Very contradictory. I think he's going for the safe bet. I think going for Deontay Wilder in the second fight is a safe bet. But Tyson Fury, in my beliefs, did win the first fight just with the outclassing Deontay Wilder, despite the knockdown, still winning about 11 of the 12 rounds. Constitutes, or maybe you can maybe make an argument for 10 of the 12 rounds, constitutes a victory for Tyson Fury in my eyes. You know, they completely outboxed Deontay Wilder, and but anyway, the second fight is actually, because I mean, Deontay lands once, as you saw. Tyson Fury, that second time he got up, very debatable whether it was more than a 10 count or not. But anyway, despite the fact is that he got up and the fight continued and went the distance and unfairly got given a draw. But if Deontay Wilder hits him like that again, who's to say that he gets up next time? I know that he's a tough man. The Gypsy King is a very, you know, he always rises to the occasion for the big fights. Sometimes the smaller fights doesn't really take it seriously. I don't think the camp's that serious. But the big fights, the man pitches up for Vladimir Klitschko and now Deontay Wilder. You know, the man does pitch up for the big ones. And I've got to say that going against him is also harsh, but I think the safe bet, again, is Deontay Wilder. Now, last December, no one knows that result, but there should be if they're watching this video. It was a draw, and there were a lot of fans that were both sides. So it's almost right for them to go ahead and make the second fight. Yeah, and the comment is Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury easily by Eddie Hearn, not by me, by Eddie Hearn. And yeah. Guys, have your say. Who do you think's going to win this fight when it is lined up next year? Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. I hope to do maybe another video before the time, just confirming the date of the fight and sort of going more and analyzing each fighter inside. But this is just a basic news, just saying what Eddie Hearn has to say about who wins the fight and whatnot. So weigh in. Let me know who you think wins the fight. Comment, like, subscribe, do the things right. Aight, cheers.